Welcome to Whisky Riffs. I'm Kevin, and it's day 18 of my special Whisky Advent Calendar series starring the Flaviar Whiskies of the World Advent Calendar. Not sponsored by Flaviar, but they've allowed me to travel to several countries around the world to try different whiskeys, and 18 days in, I'm just really happy that I haven't had any whiskeys that I have tasted up until today. So we'll see if today's another unique whiskey. Probably is. Last year they surprised me with all 24 whiskeys. So I'm looking forward to this. They have tasting notes with their Flaviar cards. I'm not looking at these to the end because these are blind tastings, and I'm trying to give you my honest notes and the flavors and scents that I'm picking out. All that's very personal. Whatever you taste in whiskey is the correct thing to taste. My notes are mine, and hopefully they're entertaining when I come down to the end and try to guess the whiskey. There's also a nice Glencairn glass that comes with the kit, and I'm using that for today's tasting as well. Let me go find bottle 18. I know one of them's hidden. I think this is the one. Yep, it's hidden in the decoration here. Let me go ahead and pull it out. And here we are, bottle 18. Now, the front of the bottle on the label has the country of origin on it. The country of origin is a huge clue as to what the whiskey is. I'm not going to look at that. You can look if you want. I'm not going to look. I know it's day 18. That's all I need to know to dig into today's whiskey and start this quick tasting. Let me go ahead and pour this. I pour half of it, try to keep the other half. That's about 25 milliliters. That's a 50 milliliter bottle. 25 milliliters is a really good amount for tasting, and 50 lets me do 2 tastings, which allows me to do a summary video at the end and kind of give you my impressions of the favorite whiskeys that I have found in this calendar. On the nose, I'm already liking this whiskey. It's got a beautiful golden color to it, not too dark, but it has some nice sweet smells. I actually think I smell some vanilla and honey, and there's a like a butterscotch sweetness here. Sometimes when you're smelling a whiskey and trying to get some flavors out of it, sometimes the alcohol overpowers your nose, and the way to get around that is to open your mouth as you're doing these notes and letting the alcohol kind of flow in and then out your mouth. Because I will get in there with my nose too deep sometimes, and then I can't smell anything but the alcohol burn. Getting a hint of banana, and there's some citrus in there too. Let's go in for the taste, see what we can get. Wow, it's got a nice finish. Some really good butterscotch taste to me. Maybe some toffee, caramel, a lot of oak spice on the finish. Oh, that's a long finish. I feel that all the way down. I'm feeling this is going to be a tricky one because I'm getting mixed signals from what it could be. With this light color, I like the notes on this though. It's a lot of spice. This seems like it's a little hotter, but not too hot. I don't think it's above 46% ABV. 46 years old. That's insane. If you find a whiskey that's 46 years old. All right, so yesterday was Scotland. The 2 days before were American whiskeys. And the 2 days before that were American whiskeys are the days that I said it was a Scotch. And yesterday I said it was a Scotch, but it was a Scotch. So where will I go with this one? Have you ever done this where you've done like a multiple choice test? You said, well, that's 3 A's in a row. I can't choose A again. I have to choose B or C. kind of gets in my head. I wish I hadn't thought about the previous days of guesses. This is going to be, this is a malted whiskey. Definitely get some of that malt. I'm gonna stick with Scotland on this one, but I think it's got some sort of finish on it, or it's a blend of whiskeys, Scotch whiskeys that have different finishes. Let's see if I'm right. Let's check the bottle. What am I today? India. All right. Well, this is interesting because India has a lot of very popular whiskeys. Like some of the most sold whiskeys in the world are from India. The population of India buys a lot of them, of course, so that ramps up the numbers. But they're also very similar to a lot of Scotch whiskeys, so that makes an awful lot of sense. Let me go ahead and pull the card out so we get more of the tasting notes and the details, and also see what distillery this is. So this is the Nectar of Life, and it's Amrut Fusion. And I'll put it up here, you'll see the details. Fusion single malt whiskey. Indian single malt whiskey at 50% ABV. Wow. Now I thought it was hot, but I didn't think it was 50%. I thought it was still around the 46% range. So that's surprising, but maybe that spice and the heat I was getting was actually the alcohol burn, and I was thinking it was more of an oak finish. Now oak is a huge part of this. Spicy, dark chocolate, dark fruits, sweet vanilla, cinnamon, smoky. I definitely got the oak spice, and the cinnamon was first, and then the oak spice was the lingering spice for me in the grain. So this is nice because it does have a lot of different variety in it, and at 50% ABV you could probably add a little water to this and get some different flavors. I'm not going to do it on the short videos, but if you do get this whiskey, I would definitely say, you know, what happens to it with a few drops of water. Amrut, though, I don't know that distillery. I don't know this bottler, but I am impressed. Anyway, this was a cool day. India, so a new country. Haven't hit India yet. We've been to America, Scotland, Ireland. We've got even an Italian in there. We've been to the Netherlands with a Dutch single malt. A lot of variety. Like I said, Whiskeys of the World, they don't name it that just because it's a nice name. It's actually a lot of world whiskeys. And I'm thoroughly enjoying traveling the world and enjoying the different flavors that I'm experiencing. If you're enjoying these videos, give me a like, hit that subscribe button, and go ahead and bang the bell so you get notified of new videos. I hope you're enjoying them a lot. I really am enjoying this. Day 18, we're getting down to the wire here. It's getting close to the end. Some of you are probably going, "Aw," and other of you are probably going, "Finally." Either way, I hope you're doing well. Take care of others, take care of yourself, and until tomorrow, cheers.